Case 2262 of 2025, the urgent application. In the case of Bakholokoe from Norway, of the Bakholokoe Kingdom, House, and the Council of Traditional Customary Authority background, second applicant, and the African National Congress, the Open House, the President's Working Force, the Deputy President, Chairperson Corona Tasha, Secretary General Kathleen Mawela, the First Deputy Secretary General Ndlwana, and the Second Secretary General Montefiore and Opa, and the Treasurer General Winnie Opa. The right to legal representation is the central to the fairness of trials. It is an integral part of our legal system and the cornerstone of the civilized system of justice. This has been recognized to a greater or lesser extent by the common law prior to the 27th of April 1994 by the Bill of Rights contained in Chapter 3 of the interim constitution and by section 35 of the present constitution. A legal practitioner, whether practicing as an advocate or an attorney, has the right to appear on behalf of any person in a court of law in the Republic before any board, tribunal, or similar situation, subject to the subsection 3 and 4 or any other law. Anyone has the right to legal representation as required by section 35(3) of the Constitution. That also includes the right to choose who may represent you. It is therefore important to determine if a representative entrusted with a person's representation is indeed competent. Section 34 of the Constitution promises a fair hearing to anyone involved in a justiciable dispute that can be resolved by the application of the law. However, inasmuch as the Constitution guarantees everyone the right to access to courts, that right is limited and is subject to the rules of court. The rules of court dictate that for a person to have access to court, they have to do so in two ways. Either they represent themselves or they engage the services of a legal practitioner who is legally qualified and a member of the Legal Practice Council of South Africa and admitted to practice as such. Mr. Mongolele is neither. He was not able to tell the court what qualifications he has. His title as a lieutenant commander in the Defence Force does not give him the necessary status or qualification to represent people in court. From the onset, the papers were drafted in an inelegant and haphazard, limited understanding of the rules. He does not display the status, qualification and skill required of a legal representative. He does not even understand the basic court etiquette, how to present himself. In court, you present yourself appropriately in accordance with the rules of court. The second applicant did not present himself as a juristic person in accordance with the rules of court. I cannot entertain a matter where the applicants are clearly being prejudiced in bringing their case to the court in this manner. The ruling that I'm going to make or to give is by no means closing the door to the applicants, provided that the applicants comply with the rules of court with regards to the process and procedure. The order is that the matter is removed from the roll, the cost to be paid by the applicants on a party and party scale B, the one paying, the other to be absolved. That is my order. court against.
Let's continue from Rule 49(1) of the Uniform Rules of Court. And it reads,
I object at this stage. My colleague he's not my colleague in fact. Let me be clear. Mr. Mamadele does not have a right to address this court for anybody except himself. He's not a party. I think this is bordering on contempt in view of the order that this court has just granted.
That is correct. On a previous occasion, our deputy, acting deputy judge president says to a person in court that, sir, I don't see you. And that is exactly what I'm going to say now. I don't see you. Because you are not in
Rule
court.
49(1) of the Uniform Rules states, when leave to appeal is required, it may, on a statement of the grounds therefore, be requested at the time of the judgment or order. Full stop. I'm requesting leave to appeal now.
I don't see you, sir, the former judge.
My lady,
Reward.